Have you ever stood up and felt like your knees were creaking louder than the floorboards? Or maybe you've noticed that it takes a little more effort to get through the day than it used to. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you're not the only one. Getting older can come with some changes, sure, but that doesn't mean we have to slow down or settle for feeling tired all the time. In fact, this stage of life can be full of energy, freedom, and new beginnings. And the secret? It's all about the little things you do every day. Tiny habits that, over time, make a big difference. Today, I want to share 10 simple habits that can help you feel healthier, more active, and yes, even younger. These aren't complicated or time-consuming. You won't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. These are easy things you can start doing right now, no matter your age or fitness level. So let's dive in, starting with something simple that we often overlook: staying hydrated. Now, I know, drinking water doesn't sound all that exciting. But here's the thing: as we age, our sense of thirst isn't as sharp as it used to be. That means your body could be low on fluids, and you don't even realize it. Dehydration can sneak up on you, and when it does, it brings all kinds of issues: low energy, headaches, dizziness, even joint pain or constipation. So, make it a habit to sip water throughout the day, even if you're not feeling thirsty. Keep a glass or a water bottle nearby, and take little sips regularly. If plain water feels boring, toss in a slice of lemon or a few pieces of fruit for flavor. And if you're drinking coffee or tea often, try to balance it out with some extra water, since those can actually dehydrate you a bit. You might be surprised how much more alert and energetic you feel just from drinking enough water. It's a simple change, but it can have a powerful effect on how your body and brain function every day. Alright, now let's talk about mornings. The way you start your day can totally shape the rest of it, and that brings us to our next habit: doing a short, gentle stretch routine every morning. Don't worry, this isn't about doing yoga on a mat or anything complicated. I'm talking about just 5 or 10 minutes of light movement when you wake up. A few neck rolls, stretching your arms overhead, bending forward a bit, rotating your ankles, just enough to get your blood flowing and shake off that stiffness. Morning stiffness is super common as we get older, and stretching can make a big difference. It warms up your muscles, gets your joints moving, and helps you feel more balanced and awake. Plus, it sets a positive tone for the day. It's like telling your body, hey, we're not just lying around today. We've got things to do. You can even do this while still in bed, or right after you get up. No rules here, just gentle movement that feels good. Try it for a few days and notice how much looser and lighter your body feels throughout the day. Now, this next one might surprise you a little, because it's not something we usually think of as a health habit. But it's just as important as anything else we've talked about, and that's staying socially connected. Let's face it, life changes a lot as we get older. Maybe friends move away, kids get busy with their own lives, or we just don't get out as much as we used to. But staying connected, really connected, to other people is key to your health and happiness. It's not just about avoiding loneliness. Studies show that people who stay socially active have better memory, lower risk of heart problems, and even live longer. Having regular conversations, laughing with others, sharing stories, these things aren't just fun. They're healing. They feed your spirit. So make time for connection, even in small ways. Call an old friend. Invite a neighbor over for coffee. Join a group at the local community center, or go for a walk with someone. And hey, if you're comfortable using technology, video chatting or messaging with loved ones is a great way to stay close, even if they live far away. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Just keep those connections alive. A little social interaction each day can lift your mood, ease stress, and remind you that you're never alone. So there you have it. Just a few simple habits that can make a big difference in how you feel every single day. Drinking enough water, moving your body gently in the morning, and staying connected to the people who matter. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, I haven't really been doing any of that, don't worry, you haven't missed your chance. It's never too late to start taking better care of yourself. These habits aren't about being perfect. They're about doing small things, consistently, with love and intention. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and full of life, no matter your age. So, let's keep this going. Because the next habit might be one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your body and your mind. Walking. Now, I'm not talking about walking for miles or trying to keep up with younger folks on a hiking trail. This is about steady, gentle movement that fits your pace. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking most days of the week can do wonders for your heart, lungs, joints, and even your mood. Walking helps keep your muscles strong, improves circulation, and supports your balance, which is so important as we get older. But here's the part people often forget. It's also a great way to clear your head, reduce stress, and give yourself a mental reset. You don't have to go far. Around the block, to the end of the street and back, even laps around the house if the weather's bad. It all counts. Some folks like to walk first thing in the morning, others prefer the afternoon or after dinner. There's no right or wrong. The key is consistency. The more it becomes a routine, the more your body and mind will thank you. And if walking alone isn't your thing, bring a friend, or listen to music or a podcast while you move. Make it something you look forward to, not a chore. Think of it as your time, your moment to breathe, move, and connect with the world around you. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention: your sleep. Good sleep isn't just about getting rest. It's your body's way of healing and recharging. And as we age, sleep can become more fragile. Maybe you wake up more often during the night, or you have trouble falling asleep to begin with. It's frustrating, I know, but there are small habits that can really improve the quality of your sleep. Start by creating a calming bedtime routine. About an hour before bed, turn down the lights, turn off the TV or phone, and let your body know it's time to wind down. Maybe you sip some herbal tea, listen to soft music, or read something light and peaceful. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Your body loves rhythm. It helps regulate your internal clock. And keep the bedroom cool, dark, and quiet if you can. If noise is a problem, a fan or white noise machine might help. Also, keep an eye on late-night snacks or caffeine in the afternoon. A big meal or a strong cup of coffee too late in the day can really mess with your sleep. And while a quick nap is fine, long naps in the late afternoon can make it harder to fall asleep at night. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's essential. When you sleep well, your memory works better, your immune system stays strong, and your body has the energy it needs to function at its best. Now, here's another habit that might surprise you: keeping your brain active. Just like your muscles need regular use to stay strong, your brain does too. And no, I don't mean doing math problems or memorizing long lists. Keeping your brain sharp can be fun and engaging. You could learn something new, like a hobby you've always wanted to try, or a topic that interests you. Take up painting, play a musical instrument, do a crossword or Sudoku, try a new recipe. Even learning how to use a new app on your phone keeps those neurons firing. And reading is like a workout for your brain. Fiction, non-fiction, magazines, whatever you enjoy. It keeps your mind active and curious. The goal here isn't to become an expert in anything. It's simply to keep your brain engaged. The more you challenge it, the more flexible and resilient it stays. and that can help protect against memory decline and cognitive issues down the road. Plus, learning something new gives you a sense of purpose. It makes you feel capable, interested, and excited. That spark. That's vitality. And it has nothing to do with age. Now, I know we've already covered a lot. Movement, hydration, connection, sleep, mental stimulation. But it all comes down to this. Your daily choices shape how you feel. Not just physically, but emotionally too. That's why the next habit is all about feeding your spirit. Gratitude. It might sound a little soft, maybe even cheesy. But this one small practice, taking a moment each day to focus on what you're thankful for, can shift your entire mindset. It's easy to focus on what's wrong, the aches and pains, the people we miss, the things we can't do anymore. But when you take a minute, just 1 minute, to think about what's good, a warm cup of coffee, the smile of a neighbor, the beauty of a sunset, you train your mind to look for joy. You can write it down in a journal, say it out loud, or just reflect quietly. But when you do it regularly, it changes your outlook. You start noticing more of what's right in your life. And that shift in perspective can actually improve your mood, your energy, even your relationships. It doesn't mean ignoring the hard stuff. It just means not letting it drown out the good stuff. Because there is still so much to love, to enjoy, and to be grateful for. Each of these habits might seem small on their own, but together, they create a lifestyle that supports your health in every way. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And when you commit to doing just a few of them consistently, you'll start to feel the difference. More energy, more clarity, more joy. Let's keep going. Because when we start building these habits into our everyday life, something truly beautiful happens. We begin to feel more alive, more connected, more in control of our health and happiness. And speaking of feeling alive, let's talk about the power of posture and movement. You might not think much about how you sit or stand, but your posture plays a bigger role in your health than most people realize. Over time, especially as we age, it's easy to slip into habits like hunching forward, leaning to one side, or favoring certain muscles. It happens without us even noticing. But here's the thing. Good posture helps you breathe better, improves balance, reduces aches and pains, and even boosts confidence. That's right. Standing tall doesn't just make you look better, it makes you feel better. You can start by becoming more aware of how you sit in a chair. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your back supported? When you walk, try to keep your head up, eyes forward, and shoulders gently back. These small adjustments, done regularly, can actually retrain your body. Some people like to do gentle stretching or yoga to help with this. It's not about twisting into a pretzel. It's about keeping your body loose, strong, and upright. Even 5 to 10 minutes of daily movement, simple stretches, reaching up, turning side to side, gentle arm and leg movements, can work wonders. It helps you stay flexible, keeps your joints happy, and supports healthy circulation. The more you move with intention, the more your body will respond in kind. Now let's touch on something that's often overlooked but incredibly important: nutrition. By now, you probably know that food is fuel. But as we get older, what we eat matters even more. Our metabolism slows down, our digestion changes, and our bodies need different nutrients than they did 20 or 30 years ago. The good news is that you don't need a fancy diet. Just aim for colorful, real food. Think fruits and vegetables, lean proteins like fish or chicken, healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil, and whole grains like oats, brown rice, or quinoa. And don't forget fiber. It helps keep your digestion moving and your gut happy. One trick that helps is to build your meals around how you feel afterward. Do certain foods leave you feeling heavy, tired, or bloated? Do others make you feel energized and light? Pay attention to that. Your body is always talking. You just have to listen. Another tip. Eat slowly. Enjoy your food. When you take your time, you not only digest better, but you also give your brain time to register fullness, which can help prevent overeating. It's not just about eating less, it's about eating better. Now, there's one more habit that brings everything full circle, and it's possibly the most powerful one of all: having a sense of purpose. When you have a reason to get up in the morning, whether it's caring for a pet, tending a garden, volunteering, helping your grandkids with their homework, or simply learning something new, you stay engaged with life. And that engagement, that's what keeps you going. Purpose gives structure to your days, lifts your spirit, and keeps your mind focused on what matters. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be yours. Maybe your purpose is to stay healthy so you can enjoy more time with your family. Maybe it's to inspire others by sharing your story. Maybe it's simply to find joy in the little moments, day by day. Whatever it is, hold on to it. Let it guide you. Because when you live with intention, even in the smallest ways, you give your days more meaning. And that's the key to a life well lived. Now, if we take a step back and look at all of this, moving your body, drinking more water, connecting with others, sleeping well, keeping your brain active, practicing gratitude, standing tall, eating with care, and living with purpose, it all comes together to create a life that feels vibrant, no matter your age. You don't have to do everything perfectly. This isn't about being strict or pushing yourself to the limit. It's about making small, consistent changes that support your body and mind every day. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Even if you pick just one habit to begin with, maybe going for a short walk each day, or drinking an extra glass of water, it can spark a chain reaction that leads to other healthy choices. One step leads to another, and before you know it, you'll feel stronger, clearer, more energized, and more in tune with yourself. So if you're watching this and thinking, is it really possible to feel better after 60? I want you to know the answer is absolutely yes. You have more control over your health and happiness than you think. And every little effort you make adds up. Your future self is built on the choices you make today. So be kind to yourself. Take care of that amazing body of yours. Feed your mind. Nourish your spirit. And remember, aging isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. You've got so much life ahead, and it's never too late to make it the best it can be. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What habit are you working on? What helps you feel more energized and alive? Let me know in the comments. I read every one of them, and your story might just inspire someone else. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tips on living your healthiest, happiest life at any age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself, stay curious, and as always, here's to living your best life, one healthy habit at a time.